Hi and welcome. My name is Andrea of Andrea Gonzalez Motivations. I'm here to greet you with love, inspire you with hope, to challenge you for change, and to impact you for life. I'm coming to talk to you today, this morning. I'm so grateful to spend this time with you today. I'm continued to be off work because of an injury. And so my conversation is for people that are just like me or people who have found themselves in a place where they're waiting. And so today, our conversation, our title today is Work While You Wait. Waiting can be difficult. I found myself sometimes becoming very impatient with this process that I'm dealing with of waiting for my foot to heal and my body to feel better. Waiting can be very nerve wracking because it seems like everything and everyone is moving forward and they're getting things done. But for you, you're at like a standstill. Because of my foot issue, it's very difficult to navigate the way I used to. I don't move as quick. My steps now are definitely more calculated. Because being in a cast, it hurts my hips, it hurts my back. My whole body has to carry around this extra, I call it like a suitcase of luggage. And so this waiting period for me has been, it can be stressful. Waiting can be very stressful. It can make you feel empty and sometimes useless because you're needing people to do things for you that you have in previous times, very recent times, done for yourself. Waiting can be tedious. It can be taxing to wait. But I'm trying to encourage myself as I encourage those that listen to me that waiting isn't just for no reason. There's a reason that we're enduring what we're enduring. There's a reason we're going through this season. I believe life's about seasons. There are seasons that are you're up on the mountaintop and things are happening very quickly for you. Doors are opening. There's a season that we also spend in the valley. That's a time of preparation. That's a time of recovery. That's a time of resting. That's a time of getting things back together. And so as I journey to my better self, to become the best Andrea I can be, as I motivate myself while I'm going through, and I motivate you to not just live life and exist in this life, but to take the things that life brings to you and to make them work for you. So I'm encouraging you today that while you're waiting, make sure you're working while you're waiting. Time is continuing to pass by as you're waiting. It doesn't stop just because life has stopped on this end. So I haven't been able to work for several months, but the months have continued to go by. The hours on the clock are still ticking. The days are turning into night and night back into day. So what I'm saying is time is continuing to do what it does, which is continuing to pass. But while I'm waiting, am I working? Is the time that's passing, is it time that I'm using for me, or is the time that's passing working against me because I'm not using that time wisely? My waiting, you're waiting, but time continues to do what it's supposed to do, which is tick, 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 and tick away. Don't let days turn into weeks and weeks turn into months and months turn into half a years and half a year turn into a whole year. And you've been waiting, or you've been in a place where you should have been preparing and you've not done anything, because that would be the most that would be more difficult than anything, because we all want opportunity, but we all need to recognize that opportunity, it is etching its way to you. It is coming for you. It's coming towards you. But opportunity will only present itself and allow you to walk through the door because you've already prepared yourself. It will not open the door. Opportunity will not open the door and say, hey, we'll wait for you. It doesn't do that. Opportunity does not wait for anyone. You have to prepare yourself in anticipation as you're waiting for that opportunity. So when the opportunity comes, you're ready. So that's why I want to encourage you that you need to work while you're waiting. And what do you say? Well, what do I work on? What do I work on? Number one, work on you. Work on how you have been as an individual. Work on your attitude. Work on your behavior. Work on your negative thinking to become a more positive thinker. Work on giving yourself positive affirmations. Work on your negative perceptions of things. Work on your stinking thinking. Work on you. You can't work on other people. You got to work on you. If you become better, it seems like things around you become better. If you don't allow negativity to come, you won't allow negativity to stay. If you elevate your thought process to having a positive and more chipper attitude, you notice that you begin to call forth those things to come to you. You know, I believe in the energies, and I also believe in, preparing myself that which I desire, I put out there. And so if you put out bad, you'll get bad. If you put out good, the understanding is you'll get good. And so while you're waiting, work on the things that you know are an issue. Really look in the mirror and be honest with yourself and say, I don't always, act right. Let me work on how I behave. Let me work on how I respond to different things. Work on you. Do some personal development while you wait. Not only do some personal development while you wait, but explore, research, and analyze a new path, a new plan for your life. You might not want to go back to the job that you're not able to go back to right now. You might not want to go back to the city in which you've moved away from. But if you begin to analyze, if you begin to explore, if you begin to research some different opportunities and begin to take advantage of those and begin to set a plan for yourself, you might turn your life into a whole nother direction that you never anticipated. If you start doing those things, work while you're waiting. Work on your dream. Create a new business. Create a new direction, a new aspiration for yourself. Maybe there's something you always wanted to do, but you never had the courage to do. Try working on doing something like that. If it's too big for you, then I'm telling you it's just right for you. If it's too big for you, it's just right for you. Because if we continue to do just things that we're able to do on our own, then what we're really saying is that we control all of our own destiny and we don't control our destiny. So if it's too big for you, then allow the Lord to work and expand your understanding, expand and broaden your knowledge, not only your knowledge, but to give you information that you never had before. You have to use your time wisely. That's why it's time to work while we're waiting. Work while you're waiting. Even if you have a job right now and you don't like your job, when you're not at work, are you working while you're waiting for that next opportunity? If you're not working like me, are you working? I actually got out my calendar and said, I'm used to working 8 hours a day. I need to put forth that kind of energy into the things, the businesses, and the dreams that I have for myself. So I began to section up my day. From 12 to 2, I'm going to do this on this for this business. I'm going to do this because I need to work while I'm waiting. When that opportunity knocks, I do not want to be found not ready to walk in to my destiny and to my dream. So I challenge you today to work while you're waiting. You must be ready and not preparing when that opportunity knocks. Let me leave you with this. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decided to be. Let me say that again. The only person you are destined to become is the person that you decided to be. And that's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. You got to work while you wait. Don't just wait idle. Time is passing you by. Work while you wait. Listen, find me on YouTube at Andrea Gonzalez and subscribe to my page. There's all kinds of other motivations that will help motivate you, not just for your life, but those that are around you, those that you love. It'll motivate you to take life into a whole new depth and a whole new direction so that you can meet and be your best self, so that you can get to the finish line and you can say for yourself, I have set out a plan, I have accomplished it, and now here I am. Don't be alarmed and surprised when success happens when you've done the diligence of working at it on a daily basis. Have an awesome day. Remember, continue to work while you wait.